And welcome back to Pragus Gaming. I'm Gamer Pragus, and this is another first impressions video for the channel. This time we're checking out Abiotic Factor on Game Pass. You may be wondering, what is Abiotic Factor? Well, according to the information on the store page, home to the world's greatest minds, Gate operates a global network of secretive research laboratories spanning every field of scientific study and the realms beyond. As a Gate employee, you extend the bounds of human knowledge and seek to explain the unexplainable, including anomalies and paranormal entities, from gravity-distorting artifacts to supernatural creatures with an unbridled instinct for violence. Safety, security, and secrecy are of the utmost importance. Usually. Containment procedures have failed and help isn't on the way. Stranded miles beneath the surface. It's up to you and your fellow scientists to band together and plan your escape and make this underground complex your new home for now. Abiotic Factor brings a 90s sci-fi rich character progression to the multiplayer open world survival crafting genre. Up to 6 players can choose their PhDs, build their scientists, gear up and explore a massive subterranean complex filled with supernatural artifacts, transdimensional foes and science experiments gone awry.
Just grab your gate pal there. It'll help you get sorted. Sorted? Okay. Most of what you need should be in your gate pal. Well, eventually. But you're good to go. Head down to the elevator. It'll take you down to induction and they'll take care of you. You're all good. Head downstairs to the left.
Hey, new transfer. I got pulled in from surface duty. The usual lady, she got called out to help downstairs. Happens. Chaos is kind of our thing around here. You seem a bit antsy. Just wait. I'll unlock the gate in a second. Now, I've never run someone through this, but it looks pretty straightforward. Coming from the Springer facility, you'll know the basics, but since we deal with specimens directly, everyone on staff has to know basic ECP. That's emergency containment procedures. Okay, now I have some instructions here that aren't really compatible with the current security situation around here, so we're just gonna improvise a bit. Bear with me. I'm gonna have you crawl through that vent down there. Consider it like chasing down an escaped specimen. You got a big brain, you got a big imagination, right?
So yeah, I've put about 3 hours into the game, so I don't have a lot of spoilers. So a lot of this footage doesn't have spoilers. When you start the game, you actually go through a tutorial before you even actually get to the game, which threw me a little bit. The aesthetic, the visual aesthetic is a little jarring when you first get into it, but it grows on you, in my opinion. It's rough, it's ready, it's definitely got that like I said, the 90s aesthetic, the feel for it.
If there's something in your way, 'cause I put it there, there should be a tool down there. Something you can smash the crate with. You might have to look around a bit. And don't worry about smashing stuff. Like we got a lot of crates. A lot of crates.
I'd done some exploring and got a few different recipes that I could start to make, but in order to do that I've got to make a crafting bench, and that's something that you've got to come up with as you're progressing through,
all morning.
finding things. So you're exploring, you're finding things.
They want you to capture a creature. The lady who's supposed to do this, she took all the nets downstairs with her. Look around, maybe you can make one out of something. Oh, okay. I was just thinking I'd grab like a plastic bag for you know what? This is why we do the jobs we do here at Gate. Go ahead and throw your fantastic net on the dummy. Nice! You've got some athleticism in there. Somewhere. Now, real creatures might wriggle out of that one, but that's not a real creature. So, next step is special containment.
Obviously, I haven't actually tried
you know
the
what?
multiplayer side of it, so having friends join me. But I know that some people...
Okay.
I've heard
so
good
next
things
what's going on with your leg there? Looks to me like you're bleeding.
about the game
Look,
from people that have played it
first aid. Find some cloth and
in
make a
multiplayer,
bandage.
and they've enjoyed
just
it.
keep this between us for now. I'll buy you a beer in residence later. Sorry about that. Okay, you did that way cleaner than I would have. You would, wouldn't you? You're gonna fit right in down there. Looks like you can walk on it all right. Let's head you on through to the next room.
So you go through the tutorial, which is basically you getting to the facility, going
So,
through
I'm betting they didn't have these
a couple of
Springer.
checks,
It
and then
says here,
they
all
give you a
Gate
very
staff at
basic
Cascade need to understand the facility's unique powers.
tutorial
It goes into a lot
on
of detail
the
only
crafting
an
mechanics.
egghead would want. No offense.
Very,
Every
very
power
basic.
socket here comes with its own little extension cable, and we build everything purpose-built for those sockets. So what you're gonna do, you need to package the heater, place it back down near the power socket, and then... Okay, now I know that was a lot. I'm getting some weird interference on my radio. I'm gonna leave you to the whiteboard down there. You might need a screwdriver. I'll get back to you in a minute. Station 3, what's going on? Over. Station 3, Station 2? I'm getting a lot of chatter. Keystone running some kind of shady op again. I didn't see a bulletin, I'm just trying to finish up some work here. Hey, nice work plugging in that plug. We're done here. There's some stuff on this list, but I don't reckon you're gonna need it. That's why you've got people like me around. Keep you safe. Looks like I gotta check on some situation topside. So, yeah, head to the elevator. It'll take you down to residences. Real cozy stuff. Clipboard here says you're looking for a Dr. Khan? It sounds familiar. I guess he's in charge of the rest of your orientation. Alright, onward to science. Well, for one of us anyway.
You're in the elevator heading down to accommodation, but you get redirected to the cafeteria, and that's effectively where the game proper starts. You're in the cafeteria, but the doors are locked. So you have to then find equipment, resources to be able to get through to the next area.
Safety broadcast. You are currently en route to Residence Level 7. Due to an active security situation, advanced safety precautions are in effect. This elevator will be redirected to Offices Level 1. Please remain in place and wait for security team assistance.
The game's got a fairly decent character customization screen as well. Although slightly limited, I do quite like it. It allows you to personalise your scientist. It could probably do with a couple more voices. They're just a male and a female voice, but I thought it was enough for you to personalise your avatar. and with plenty of garish ties for you to be able to choose as well.
It's positively balmy. Is this malnourishment?
Oof, my mouth tastes like the Sahara. Ooh, that's a better temperature.
I'm ravenous.
One thing I do like is, in order to get the idea for a recipe, a lot of them, or some of them, seem to be in emails. It'll give you a picture, and then you've got to actually come up with the recipe itself. So you get given a certain number of slots, and a list of ingredients, and the ingredients have their types, so they've all got separate borders around their little icon, so you know roughly which type of item goes in which slot. So it's not a completely random, you have 7 items and you only need 3, pick 3, which I really liked as a mechanic. One interesting thing with the game is you have to pass your bowel movements and use the facilities, which I wasn't expecting. I found during the intro, before you get into the facility, there is an outhouse and you can use it, which I did. Later on, you have a recipe for a soil bag which requires feces of any type. I'm not sure where you get that from. I don't know if you can, how do I put this delicately? Take your doings after you've done them. Let's go with that. I haven't tried, if I'm honest. What I did find quite difficult was I didn't have a lot of food items. Now, admittedly, I didn't stray all that far from where I was. I'll be honest. There's a whole section to what, I wasn't exactly following the main mission. So, although I've only played a couple of hours, I felt that was enough to get a feel for the game without offering too many spoilers.
This sector is under precautionary security measures. Please remain in place and wait for security assistance.
Overall, I really enjoyed what I'd played. I know that there's a fishing mechanic as well, that you can get to later on. And I'm fairly certain that I will be doing a series for the channel on the game. More than likely solo. Because I definitely want to put more time into it. I've enjoyed what I've played, as I said. As I mentioned earlier, my only real gripe was the fact that there wasn't a lot in the way of food. But that could be because of the fact that I hadn't done an awful lot of exploring. So, let me know down in the comments if you've played Abiotic Factor. If you have, what did you enjoy about it? If you want to see more, let me know down in the comments what setup you think I should have for my character. And look forward to seeing that on the channel. So for now, thank you very much for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel, ticking the bell so you know when new videos go live. In the description is a link to the channel Discord. Feel free to come and talk about the games you're playing, the games I'm playing, games in general. And I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
Soldiers came through. They locked down manufacturing. Wanted information about the silos on level 3. They weren't gatekeepers. They were something else. I couldn't tell them anything. But if you can find a power cell, we can use a forklift to open the door. Get out of here through the surface tunnel.